All right, welcome back. It's predictions time. We got the Winter Major coming up in San Diego. I'm super pumped for it. Unfortunately, my favorite team is not going. Still too soon, so let's not talk about that. Anyways, let's get into it. First off, we have the group of red. We have FaZe, G2 Crew, and G1. I looked at the shift graphic and it was like literally all coded in red. Really cool. Go check it out. It's just red. First off, I'm just gonna go. I'll do all the round one matches first, and then all the round two, round three, etc. Just because that makes it more interesting. FaZe G1 opening it up. I like G1 a lot. I'm glad they made it through the tiebreakers. It's going to be great to see Mark on land again. That being said, it's not going to matter. FaZe 3-1. My keyboard is not plugged in. G2 and Crew Esports. Let's see. I want Crew to get out of this group. But I'm not sure they're going to. I think this will be close. I'm going to give it 3-2. But I could really see this being an upset. I think Crew is a team to watch out for. They could make some surprises, and G2 is kind of notorious for like choking on land. While I hate to say it, it's kind of true. And so I think I did a 90-50-10, and my 10% chance prediction of happening is that G2 doesn't make it out of this group. Unfortunately, right now I'm going to have them over Crew, at least in this game. Carmine Corps Falcons, this is going to be 3-0. Falcons, I don't think are going to put it together immediately, and definitely not against Carmine Corps. Vitality Dignitas. Classic matchup, obviously very different teams, as we'll have Alpha 54, Radosin, and Sizen. None of the three that were on Dignitas or on Vitality when they faced in Season 8. But then Dignitas, obviously from a different region now. I'm super pumped to see Andy. I'm liking it. I'm NA biased. Vitality might fall apart. I like Andy. I like Drees. I like Evo. I mean, great team. No bias. They had a tough schedule to get in. And so, yeah, I got Dignitas 3-2 over Vitality, and I will probably get flamed for that, but whatever. Secret Gaming Gladiators, it's not going to Gaming Gladiators. Good to see them on land instead of Elevate. If it was Elevate, I'd probably give them a game, honestly. But I got Team Secret. I like them. I think this is the group of life, as everyone's calling it, but would not be surprised to see Secret top this group still. Liquid Ground Zero, I'll give Ground Zero one game because why the heck not? Gen G will destroy Pioneers. This is an exciting one. Oxygen and Complexity. I'm thinking it's gonna go to Oxygen. I'll give 3-2 Oxygen. This is gonna be an exciting group between Gen G, Oxygen, and Complexity. I'll say that right now. All right, round two, FaZe and Crew. This one I'll have it 3-1. I still like Crew, but definitely don't like them more than FaZe. G2 versus G1. This is probably the match I am most excited for in the group stage because we get G1 Atomic versus G2 Atomic. Or I guess it's B Atomic now because he dodged Atomic at Gamers 8. That being said, he will not be able to dodge this time. I got Gamers first beating G2. And that's an upset that I'm going to stand by. I really think that'll happen because I got a plan for this group. You'll see. Carmine Corps Dignitas. Okay. I am liking Carmine Corps here, and I'm liking them a lot. Vitality Falcons. I'll have them bouncing back. It'll be a 3-2. I'm not high on the Falcons right now. I'm really not. I'm sorry. Secret Ground Zero. This is going to be a fun one. I do think they shed their OCE demons, but I think it'll be close. Obviously, Sam versus OCE, history rivalry. It's just recently that Sam has actually started to get some wins. And I'll say it continues. I do think Ground Zero will get out of this group, but that comes later. This is a 3-0. We already knew those three. This is a 3-0. Gen G Complexity. There was a meme on the subreddit a while back where it was like Gen G against every team other than Complexity, because Complexity was like 9-1 in games and 3-0 in series against them up until that point, and then Gen G beat them in the finals and have not lost them since. That will continue 3-1. Oxygen Pioneers, this is pretty easy. I'll give Pioneers one game this time. I'm not too impressed with Pioneers this split. Obviously, Ground Zero has been kind of dominating the region. Pioneers did just get the comeback win in Game 7 for the last regional. I'm still not super pumped for them. I think they have a terrible group, but I don't think you're going to take much away from them negatively if they don't make it out of this group. FaZe G2. That's a 3-2. We'll make it interesting for G2 fans because I don't think it's going to end up mattering. This is where Crew wins, and it's a 3-1. And so this group, no, G1. Wait, if this is a sweep, what happens? They're still not out. This is 3-2. It's G1. Dang it. I low-key wanted to make it so that G2 would get out off tiebreaker differential. I think I have to change it. I have to change it somewhere up here where they end up losing, like 3-1 instead. Nah. I'll have it be unfortunate for G1, but I do have them getting that win over G2. They won't get out of groups. Crew with the 2 seed. All I'm saying. If I do stick with a 3-1 there. If that's a 3-2, then they get the 3 seed. I'll go to 3-1. It's an upset, but it's a surprising upset, and I think it'll happen in 4. It'll be one of those ones where it's like, oh, G1's definitely going to force game 5, right? And then they don't. Carmine Core, Vitality. Vitality was one of the teams to beat Carmine Core in groups this split, but I don't think they'll do it again. 3-1. Then Dignitas Falcons, again, 3-2, but I'm liking Dignitas. Oh, wait, no. I don't know if I can like them that much. How much does that change things? It changes it a lot. I don't like Falcons right now. I just don't. I think they're going to have a very tough split. And so I'll give them 3 here, or I'll give them 5. But Dignitas, I somehow have them going 2-1, and I think primarily it's because this is like you don't have anything to play for here, you know, or well, you do have something to play for, but you have no expectations. No one's expecting you to do anything in this group. Go out, destroy some teams that you're not supposed to beat. Take these teams to Game 5 and ice it up. I know something about Dignitas and Game 5 ice situations. Team Secret and Team Liquid. This is battle for the group, and I'll give the nod. I'll give the nod because Liquid's notoriously not perfect in groups, and so I think I'll give Secret the nod here, and they'll go out 3-0, and everyone's like, "All right, South America is back," and then we'll come around to the Spring Major and still have them ranked 9th on first touch. Gladiators, I'll give them a game, but they're not beating Ground Zero. The rematch. To have them lose the rematch. It's closer, but Oxygen have their number again. That's a 3-1. Okay, so this is how groups look. FaZe, Crew, G2, G1. So Crew with a surprise second place here, but mainly because of the tiebreakers. Carmine Core topping their group. That's a little bold. I should keep that in mind when I put them in the bracket. Dignitas second over Vitality and Falcons. There's some NA bias leaking through. Secret, Liquid, Ground Zero, and Gladiators. And then Oxygen, Gen G, Complexity, Pioneers. Let's see what our playoffs look like. Dignitas Complexity. Oh, I was just listening to Chalkcast. I can't give it to them. It's a sweep as well. Complexity top 8. Team Liquid G2. Oh, this has to go to Liquid. This has to go to Liquid. 3-1. 3-2. Pay homage to the spring split. Crew versus Ground Zero. Let's go. Oh, I love this matchup. I'll give Ground Zero a game, but that means I can put Crew as top 8. That's 2 South American teams in the top 8. I have South American bias. Who cares what region I'm from? Gen G Vitality. No. Let's go into Gen G. Oh, okay. FaZe Complexity. This is bold. I think, actually, no, it's not. FaZe wins. Not with that. I'll give it 4-2. Oxygen Liquid. This is going to be like the best matchup of the quarterfinals, without a doubt in my mind. It's going to go to 7. It's going to feel like, you know, either one of these could win. Either one of these teams could win the major, and it's going to come to Team Liquid. Carmine Core and Crew. I can't give it to Crew. I can't give them a game, actually. It's that's going to be demolition. This will be competitive, but not competitive enough. Okay, we finally get it. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is too stacked. This is too stacked. Okay, so technically FaZe is the 1 seed out of North America. Somehow. And they get the 2 seed out of Europe, and then we get the 1 seed from Europe facing the 2 seed in North America. We get this matchup finally. There's been so much talk about it. You know what would make every North American fan mad? I do. Oh, I can't put FaZe in the finals. I can't. I'll give him that. I'll give Liquid in the finals. And should I make it an all EU final on NA soil? You know what? Just because we're here, I have to predict it. I have to predict it. Oh my gosh. And I just like I would want to watch this because it's the LAN finals, but like oh come on, please give me an international final. This would be the first, inter-region battle as a LAN final since the COVID era. Since there was probably since Montreal when it was two NA teams. Really? The last LAN finals that we had where it was the same region facing each other was NA versus NA, and that's the only time that's ever happened on LAN. That's a stat probably not many of you remembered. Anyways, Team Liquid, Karmine Corps. I'm giving Karmine Corps their LAN. I love Team Liquid. I know I say it in the video later that's coming out soon that they keep losing to the finalists, or that they keep losing to the winners. Unfortunately, they're going to lose to the winners in the finals this time. It's Karmine Corps. They'll have beaten Gen.G to make it. And we're setting up because Gen.G's going to come back swinging in the spring. And then who knows? Who knows? All right. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm completely unediting this video, which means no outro. Just run it. Adios.